of the criteria that people look at before choosing a school is the amount of money that you have to pay as deposit to get your cars. A lot of people are put off by schools that will request for deposit fee of maybe £5,000 or £5,500. In this video, I'll be sharing some schools that ask you to just pay less than 3,000. Now, the schools I'm going to mention, the tuition fee deposit to get cars range from £200 to £2,500. So if you like videos such as this, please keep on watching.
Everybody know I'm a visual. Yeah, I kill it cold like a criminal. I'm everybody's type, but nobody can deny. Yes, you know I get it, I don't know anybody. I'm getting freaky, yeah, I'ma bring the crazy. Get that freaky on, get that freaky, I'm getting freaky, get it right.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and I am a University of Nottingham alumni and also a Developing Solutions Scholarship Award winner. In this educational series, I talk about the UK admission process, I talk about the UK visa application process, I talk about tips and tricks on how to enjoy your stay in the UK, and I also talk about tips and tricks on how to earn more money as an international student. So if you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to remind you that I offer UK educational services. I offer some UK educational services, and those services include SOP writing, academic CV writing, and the whole UK admission package. The UK admission package comprises of me curating courses that best fit you based on your educational background or your work experience. I would also write your SOP and also write your CV and then help you with the whole application process. Now, if you want any of my services, please contact me through my email address, and it is in the description box, or you can join my Telegram group and then send a private message. My services are not for free, but they are at an affordable price. So if you want any of my services, please check the description box for the link to my Telegram group or my email address. And if you know you want to be in the UK by September 2023, you need to start preparing your documents for September 2022. This is August when I'm filming this. This is August. And so many people have been told that they cannot even get offer for January as of August. That's like 4 months. 4 months. What do you think is going to happen for September? Anyway, you know what to do. So let's get into this video. Now, some schools have great installment payment plan, but their tuition fee deposit is like so high. Some schools are 5,000, 5,500, 3,000, and it kind of puts people off when they see that kind of price. So in this video, I decided to curate some schools that their tuition fee deposit is less than 3,000. I also am going to tell you about the installment payment plan, because some schools might have low tuition fee deposit. Then when you see their installment payment plan, you'll be like, what the heck? So I'm going to tell you the schools, I'm going to tell you their tuition fee deposit, and I'm also going to tell you their installment payment plan. So let's get into this video. Now, the first one is Queen's University, Belfast. Their deposit is £2,500. Their installment payment plan involves 4 installment payments. So now the first one is 25%. You will pay it on enrollment. And if you are going for the September intake, that will be around October. So 25% of the remaining school fees after paying your 2,500 for tuition deposit and CAS. Then after that, there is the next 25%, which is on the 1st of December. Then there's the next 25%, that's the third 25%, which is on the 31st of January. and then there's the 25%, the last one, which you have to pay by the 31st of March. So it is enrollment, 25% to be paid on enrollment, 25% to be paid on the 1st of December, 25% to be paid on the 31st of January, and then the last 25% to be paid on the 31st of March. The next school is University of All. If you've watched some of my other videos, you will know about this. But for those that are new, let's get into it. Now, the deposit is £2,000, and then they have a 3-installment payment plan. So the 34% of your tuition fee minus 2,000 that you paid for deposit should be paid by October, which is around the end of enrollment. So if your school fees is 12,000, let's say that's 12,000 because for September 2022 the highest was about 11,000. So let's just say it's 12,000. And so if your school fees is 12,000 and then you've paid 2,000 as deposit. Now, 34% of the whole 12,000 minus the 2,000 is what you will pay on enrollment or at the end of enrollment, which is in October. Then the next 2 installments are 33% of your total school fees. So 33% of the 12,000, which should be around 4,000, will be paid in January, and then the last 33% will be paid in April or May, depending on your school or course. So that is for University of All. Now for University of Success, you pay a deposit of £2,000. After paying your deposit of 2,000, you're supposed to pay the remaining school fees in 3 installments. So you pay in October, you pay in January, and you pay in April. It will be just like all 34%, 33%, 33% of the remaining school fees, not like all that is 34% of the total, depending on your start date. This is for September. If you are resuming in January, the installment payment plan is just January and April. So that is for University of Success. Now the next one is University of Dundee. Now the deposit is £2,000. Then their payment plan involves 7 installments. So that is a lot of installments, and it can help you pay your school fees while you are there. Now for the September intake, you are supposed to start paying from mid-October to around mid-May. Then for the January intake, you're supposed to start paying your remaining school fees from mid-February to mid-July, mid-August. So that is for University of Dundee. Now for Queen's Margaret University, Edinburgh, deposit is £2,000. Then the installment payment plan involves 8 monthly installments. That is such a good deal. If you are a September intake student, you're supposed to start paying your school fees from October to May. So every month you're supposed to pay a certain amount. And most of the time when you establish the installment payment plan when you're in school, it's mostly direct debit, so they will remove it from your UK account. So you're supposed to get a UK account. Then you give an instruction to your bank that at the certain time that your school fees is supposed to be paid, a certain amount is supposed to be removed. Now for the September intake at Queen's Margaret University, you're supposed to pay your school fees from October to May. So from October to May, you're supposed to pay your remaining tuition fee. Now if you're a January intake student, the time you're supposed to pay your school fees is between January to August. So that's a good deal. Now, the next one is University of Nottingham. The deposit is £2,000. Then the installment payment plan involves 3 installments. So you pay 34% in October, 33% in January, and 33% in May. 33% of your school fees. Next one is University of Bristol. Now, the deposit is £2,000. The installment payment plan is just involving 2 installments. So you are supposed to pay 50% of your school fees, the remaining school fees, by the 24th of October, and then the remaining 50% by 24th of January. Not a good deal in my own opinion. Now, the next one is University of Liverpool. Now the deposit is £1,000, and then the installment payment plan involves this. So you are supposed to pay 60% of the tuition fee by 26th of September if you are a September intake. Now, if you're next year September, the date might be different, but it's still September. So after paying your £1,000 for the deposit for the class, you will not have to pay 60% of the remaining school fees by 26th of September. Then the remaining 40% you have to pay by 1st of February. That's for September intake. And now for January intake, 60% of the fees should be paid by 1st February, and then the remaining 40% will be paid by 1st June. And if you know Liverpool's school fees, it's very expensive. Okay. Now the next one is Sheffield Hallam. Sheffield Hallam University requires you to pay £1,000 for your deposit. Now the remaining fees have to be paid in 2 installments, and this is how it's paid. 50% of the total school fees minus the deposit has to be paid before enrollment. If you're a September intake, usually enrollment ends around October, so your school might tell you to pay it by the end of September. So you're paying 50% of your total fees minus the 1,000 before enrollment. Then the remaining 50% has to be paid by 1st of February if you are a September intake student. Now, if you are a January intake student, after paying your 50% of your total fee minus the deposit by enrollment, which should be around January, the next time you are supposed to pay the remaining 50% is on the 1st of September. So that works for you. Now this is the one that people are running to. Right now is the talk of the town among the UK university community, whatever. It is Beck, University of London. Now, I did a little bit of research on the school, and it's a school that focuses on just giving evening education, so evening class education. It prides itself on favoring people that are working. It was a college that was linked to the University of London, but now most of the colleges that are part of the University of London, most of them have attained the university status, so most of them are going to change their name, but right now it's called Beck University of London. Now the deposit fee is £200. So if you get an admission, you're supposed to pay £200 to get your class and then enroll. Now they also have some scholarships. They have they have discounts if you enroll by a certain time or something. And you have to check the school out yourself. And then the installment payment plan is quite good. So they have a 12 monthly installment payment plan. So you are supposed to pay your remaining school fees in 12 months. Now, I don't know how they said 12 months, and then they said that the last payment will be paid in June. I don't know how it's done, but they mentioned that you can pay your school fees in 12 monthly installments. Now, the issue I have with the school is that it's in London, which is very expensive to live in, and also their school fees are not as affordable as some. So the least amount I saw at Beck was about £16,400. So that's £16,400, and then the highest I saw was like £19,200. So I don't know, it might work for you, it might not work for you. I'm giving you some schools that you can check out, and I'm sure there are more, so do your research. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.